Now, Mr. Common Sense himself, Ghurn Blandston. Thank you very much, Johnny. I'm so glad to be here on our initial maiden voyage. And it's wonderful to be talking with the folks of America and chatting and everybody having a good time. So we're going to get down to some good stuff here tonight, I hope. And we do have, as usual, I do have my trusty sidekick, bon vivant, Mr. Dink Dinkle Dinkelson. You out there, Dink?
Yes, I am. Ghurn, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm humbled and honored and excited to be on your...
Well, so are you, and I appreciate that. And so, tonight we want to just, kind of talk about some things that are going on in the world and get your take on them. I know your opinions mean a lot to me, and I hope they will to the people out there in La La Land, because we speak nothing but the truth and try to get everybody in on the same beam here. So, take off. Let me ask you first, Dink Dinkle Dinkelson. Hoffermeister Bry. Were your parents hippies?
No.
Where did they get the name Dinkle Dinkelson?
It's family tradition.
Oh, I see.
Son of a Dinkle.
Yeah, son of a
Dink.
Dinkle. Oh,
Sure,
Dinkle's son. Yeah, I get it. Okay. See, us Northern Slavs, we don't have that going on for us. We're mostly of a different variety than that. So anyway, how's the world treating you, Dink, down there in the sunny state of Illinois, I believe? Or is it Atlanta? Where are you calling from, Dink? Dink, where are you calling from, buddy?
The sunny state of Florida.
The sunny state of Florida, yes.
Atlanta's not a state, but, I digress.
My geography and my biography are often mistaken for being true. So we're gonna talk about some subjects here. What do you think about that Burma thing, man? Wait a minute, was it Burma?
I think they've renamed Burma.
Ah, okay, that's where I got screwed up.
It's tough, man. They, rename stuff all the time.
Yeah, and I just want to say to the people that Dink has been in the show biz, as we say, and been in show business for at least 6 decades now, and I think he's probably the foremost authority on so many things that any one subject might not do the job. So let's try this.
Bounce around.
Bounce around. Yeah, we need to bounce around.
Just like Jeopardy, baby.
I see it every day. This is what's known as dead air. Do you think you can handle dead air? Well, I don't know if you can. That's the funniest thing
I've ever seen in my life.
Doesn't smell dead to me.
Smells like lilies.
Yes.
Well, all right. Do you know who invented whiteout?
Michael Nesbitt's mother.
You are correct, sir, for that all expense paid trip to Padunda. Tell him what he's won, Bill.
All right, man. We're going to tell you, you're going to win a trip up to the swimming pool, and you get back to the house again, and then you're going to go back around to the swimming pool some more, and then you're going to come up to the house, and then you're going to be done.
Thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. So I'm glad he had that answer, because I'm a big Monkees fan and Beatles. I think, Dink, don't you prefer more polka-driven music?
Mexican polka music.
Mexican polka music?
Yes. Yeah. As long as it's got an accordion,
right.
Me in.
Right.
Drew Carey's my hero.
He is?
Yes.
Oh. Wow. That's just amazing.
Well, and Weird Al.
Yeah, well, yes, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, who can... Oh, well.
What did I?
Okay, we're going to pause for a break right here, and we'll be right back in just a second. All right, everybody, I'd like to take the time to thank you so much for sticking around with us and having fun with us. Right now, we'd like to take you to the section, the section we like to call the Whiskey Mountain Chronicles, and we have Gabby Gabbington. We got Gabby Gabbington that worked in a gold mine in Nevada, and was
about 45 minutes out of Winnemucca. Yep, that's where it was.
Winnemucca, that's in Nevada?
Absolutely. Winnemucca, kind of about 2.5 hours east by car of Reno.
And of course, I guess that was in the 30s that you were there?
I don't rightly recollect. Trying to...
That's okay. It's too many years to remember there, Gabby. So why don't you do this? Tell us about what it's like to work in a gold mine. Is it as nice as everybody says?
No.
In what way, Gab?
It's horrible.
It's horrible?
It's hot. It's dirty. I mean, on the ride out.
Lots of pretty girls, I guess.
No, not even in Winnemucca.
Plenty of drink,
You
plenty
can gamble,
of whiskey.
though. Yes, absolutely.
Lots of whiskey
Gamble.
and gamble.
Lots of gambling.
Yeah.
Jackrabbits, big jackrabbits.
Gab, did you strike it rich?
No, but I made it out alive.
You made it out alive. Well, by God, that was really great. Thank you so much, Gab, for being here tonight. And I really have enjoyed talking to you. And let's hope that
nobody ever tells me that.
Wait, he won't leave? Is that what you're saying? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ghurn. We've been taken over. We've been taken over by a gold miner, and he's out to tell his story and to make his face known. I don't know how he's going to do that on the podcast, but we won't worry about that. Things are starting to get really weird now.
What's the matter with me?
Well, I don't know, Dink, but I'm listening. I'm listening right now, and I'm totally
See,
taken
this is
in.
way better than the recorded stuff.
Sometimes the recorded stuff isn't the recorded stuff. And could you possibly recite that verse again, or have you had a drink or two?
I've had that memorized. There's been times I haven't done it where I had to think about it beforehand, but I've had that memorized since I was early junior high, 7th, 8th grade, something like that. So you want that?
Yeah.
Now?
Dinkle Dinkelson is going to recite to you guys something that I heard today for the first time. Maybe some of you know it out there. Maybe some of you don't. But it's pretty good words to hear. So take it away, Dink.
Sure. My mom hit me to this when I was a young teenager, and it was in a book written by Anonymous, and I'm doing air quotes. But yes, there are 4 types of men in this world. He who knows not, and knows not he knows not, he is a fool, shun him. He who knows not, and knows he knows not, he is simple, teach him. He who knows, and knows not he knows, he is asleep, awaken him. He who knows, and knows he knows, he is wise, follow him. And, of course, nowadays you'd want all the, men, women, all the pronouns and all that stuff. But, that's how it was written, and it there's different ways to, say the same thing, but that's a pretty good way, in my opinion.
That's pretty wise, man. I gotta say, that's some pretty wise shit there. And so I just wanted to get it on the air and let the people hear about it, because you know, a lot of my friends don't write, can't write.
I'm right here.
Read, can't read, can't memorize. We're all from the 70s, you know. It was a hard time back then. But don't get me started on the 70s, man.
Oh, come on.
No,
Let it all hang out.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, power to the people. Too quick.
Right on.
But you can't let it, you know, sit too long either. You know, the Homer Simpson, actually Svengoolie does they dub in the sound effect stuff. The Homer Simpson dough, to me, that comes in handy so much. You know, that shit. But all those little stingers, man, that you could have a segment where you work them in, or you could work them in here or there, or, you know, who fucking knows? But yeah, you can do all kinds of editing. To me, which I haven't really done. That's where it's at. That's what fucking, besides, you know, just having quality recording, the editing is the mastery to me. Hello?
This has been Deep Thoughts.
By Jack me off handily.
No, that was great, man. That was great. I got you through that whole thing. I'm gonna use that for sure. So right now, we want to bring it back home a little bit. Want to bring it back down to earth, so to speak, and see if there's any stories you have from Florida that involve alligators. Have you met an alligator?
No,
Have you
not
met
really.
one? Have you seen one? Have you spent time with them?
No, I've seen them from the road to the pond. Down here they call them lakes, but you know. I have not been to Gatorland, but one of these days somebody's going to come visit, and we're going to go to Gatorland. But yeah, I've had gator tail. I've held a beheaded rattlesnake while my buddy skinned it, and that's probably. And I've had rattlesnake. I've had leftover rattlesnake cold for breakfast that my buddy cooked with lemon pepper shit the night before.
Damn,
and
folks.
It was good. It was good.
That is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. This guy has been around. Let's see if we can go back out on the street. No, I want to hear something. I want to hear something, from the heart. And so I'm going to lay it out for you. It's just you and me, dude. We're just talking. We're just shooting the shit. We're just rapping. We're just yapping. Just whatever you want to talk about. It's
I'm out
your
on the
subject.
street. I'm on the sidewalk.
Are you still out on
Yeah.
the sidewalk?
I am now.
Oh my God! Well, all right. We're going to go back to Danny.
I need a voice.
Danny Dannison.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
yes.
got a voice, Danny? Danny, we're out there. I guess you're out there on the sidewalk right in the middle of the action. Can you see anything from where you're standing?
Well, it's dark. But yes, I can see that nobody's doing nothing.
So it's pretty lively out there. There's lots of people in the streets.
Oh, yeah. Here they come now. Here they come. They're out. They're doing the
okay.
merengue.
Yeah.
You can't hear
The
it.
merengue.
But they're doing the merengue. Yes.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
wonderful. I guess there's a large merengue constitution there.
Yeah, Latin salsa.
Plenty of salsa for free. I got you.
No, not
I got
that
you.
salsa. Dance
Okay.
salsa.
Dance
Yes.
salsa.
Are you
Yes,
hungry?
that's very popular with the
Did you make it
kids.
to the early bird special tonight? Did you?
I think,
Okay.
yeah. The kids love it. Me, not so much. I don't know. But it's good, it's good. It does its job. Everybody thinks so.
Ghurn?
Yeah, so
Ghurn,
let's
I have a
take
question.
I'm going to pause right here. Pause for the cause. Wait, what was that, Danny?
What are we talking about?
Danny, your position on the sidewalk and what you're
I
seeing out
I
there.
could see up and
And
down.
you said there was nobody
Well,
there.
They came out in
and
droves.
What's
It's just yeah.
Ah.
It's like the.
like as if it was a predetermined hour?
I got a lot of friends there. Let's put it that way. If I tell them to come on out, they're going to be in, on TV. I told them TV. We got
Okay.
hidden cameras,
Well,
but so
okay.
they're kind of
Danny's friends. Here's our update up to now. Danny's friends are
Yes,
out in the
yes.
street. They seem to have no purpose other than he's covering them
Yes,
being in the
yes.
street.
I'm not going to.
We'll get back to Danny shortly. I think the meds are wearing off.
Plus months.
6+ months it was, and we were out on the ship, and we knew we were running short of food, and we didn't know what to do. There were 17 of us, and slowly, they started dropping like flies, and flies that fly up into the sun and never to appear again. And at some point,
Well,
we had to make a decision.
That's right. Can I become a cannibal?
Yeah, that's the question.
Exactly. You're right.
Not to be or not to be. That's just like a little question.
Right. At what point is it? It's over. The quandary's over. You just go for it.
At what point do I start eating my fellow man? And I can't honestly answer that. I've always had a Burger King nearby. I've always been able to acquire food in other ways and manners, and so I don't know. I don't want to be in that position, really.
Right. Exactly. And I don't ever want to find a diner in the Twilight Zone with the third eye guy. He's got his third eye under his hat. We've served whatever.
I know, you keep telling me about that. You keep telling me about that episode of Twilight Zone. I'm telling you, it doesn't exist. Okay, stop mentioning it. Stop talking about it. No one will care. I don't want to lose you, man. I don't want to lose you, Dink.
I'm not crazy. I swear.
Okay.
And don't give me that he doth protest too much shit either.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He does have some protesting shit there. And looking around me, I don't see anybody else that does. So, what are you going to do, man? Yeah.
So how many pieces of gear in your studio that we're using now?
Oh, would you like a tour?
Not counting cables, but interfaces if you like.
I have a Scarlett 4i4 for an interface that interfaces into my Dell 19000K, which is pretty much stock, except I beefed up the processor a little bit. And it goes from a Mackie board that's from the turn of the century, which I found out is too noisy for studio vocals. So I had to go through my interface vocals, and it's nice and quiet, and everything's good. And so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, headphones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About a dozen pieces of equipment that I can look at right here and now. Preamp. The Scarlett 4i4 has a preamp built in. For you fans that are liking to hook up 2 microphones at one time, it's twice as better as the 2. Okay? It's 2 times better than the 2.
I just want to, at this point, let all the listeners know that we do have lapses, and there's times when we don't care about proper grammar. So we know what's proper, but it's like saying ain't. So we just have to. Throw it in there sometimes.
Ding. I think I may have faux pod right there, and you're making reference to that. without really calling me out on it. And I'm thinking that's pretty passive aggressive, and I feel triggered right now. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I should think so.
I forgot that the therapy, because of the therapy, you have to get it out there, which I appreciate.
I do have to get it out there. This is what this is all about.
And
yeah.
If I've offended you, I really don't give a damn. But
despite all my rage,
you bottled up well, or you have over the years.
I do
yes.
stuff it well. We Irish, we stuff it really well. We do. We're amazing. Amazing stuffers, the Irish.
Hey, speaking of Irish, this new guy they got selling the egg pods on the infomercials and the multi-peelers. Is that guy legit? Do I want to send off for this shit?
I don't know. I would look that one up.
Check the reviews.
Yeah, I'd check in my Encyclopedia Britannica about that. Because I have the 72 edition, which is
super relevant nowadays.
Yes, and so I would look in my encyclopedia for that one because I don't have the answer.
Where are we going today, Mr. Peabody?
Well, Sherman, we're going to go back in time to this roaring 60s where everybody was on drugs and everybody had long hair.
And there was those unfortunate few that sold encyclopedias door to door.
That's right.
God, their back's never been the same.
So believe me when I tell you, this will be amazing. The 60s, are you kidding me? The 60s were amazing. Okay? Are you there, little Billy? Are you there? I can't see you, little Billy. Okay, come on over here by the light. Billy. Back in the 60s, we had a full range of things to do, and nothing was wrong. We could do anything we wanted. Do you hear what I'm saying to you, little Billy? We could do any goddamn thing we wanted! Excuse me, we have lost the picture portion of our pitch mission tonight. I think Ghurn has keeled over. I believe he's parked outside in a stupor.
Is that in the grocery cart?
Yes, he's parked out. It's been confirmed. He's parked outside in a scooper. No, not a scooper. A stupor. It made in Germany, really great.
A real brick.
Okay.
Oh, they're so good.
I want to see if this is Ghurn Blandston. I'm in a secret interview with a man who confesses to eating carnivore-type meats. We've hidden his identity. You won't be able to see his face. Sir, can you tell me you actually eat flesh of beings?
That is correct.
Are you ashamed in any way?
Not really.
Are you desperate for attention?
No, that's why I'm talking so calmly.
Sir, don't raise your voice. Okay, we can do this without animosity. I know you red muscle eaters, okay? Kind of like to ramp it up, have the testosterone coming down. But I don't think we need to do that here. I think we can keep it civil. I'm just trying to find out what possesses you, seemingly a normal human being, to want to do what you do.
I'm only here being honest with you as part of a plea agreement. So I just ask me anything you want. I'll give you honest answers, but I'm not going to get excited.
And let's say something else about that. Wow.
Do you have any other questions?
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
Will you sign this paper?
on this piece of paper, there'll be a large collating process that will happen with all the
Collate.
recordings I've been making tonight.
Collate.
I am collating. I am dispersing. I am disseminating. I am making it real. 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 Ghurn. 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 Ghurn Blandston. 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 Ghurn Blandston.